Hey y'all, this is Michael. Um, this is my first YouTube video, and today I will be putting the truth out there, and y'all will be hearing my side of the story. Don't mind my voice; I'm still getting over a cold, but I kind of like froze on even putting this out there because since moving to Cali, things have been like really different, and I liked it. I liked not everybody knowing me or like my past. Just you know, I was just trying to run away from my past, and that's not the way. That's not how you do it. I'm gonna face my problems, and I'm tired of silencing myself for the happiness of others because I've been doing that for years. I have been a people pleaser all my life, and I'm done that shit. So, alright. Um, I know everybody asked about 9/11/2015 and what does that mean. Um, 9/11/2015 was the day that I got exposed. Uh, I didn't have sex that day, but that day somebody put it out there. It was a female that didn't like me over a guy, which was pretty fucking stupid, but it's whatever. But basically I was having sex outside of a building with somebody that I trusted, and I didn't know he got it recorded. But everybody asked, like, it was a question, was like, did you see it? No, I did not see it. I didn't have my glasses on. Anybody that knows me knows that I have a -7 vision. Like, my vision is like, I can't see for shit. So that's why I was squinting in the video, because I was like, what is that? Is that a bird? Like, what the fuck? And then, like, the crazy part is, after that, I was just like, I was asking, I was like, did you record it? And he was just like, no, what are you talking about? I'm just like, okay, but I had this badass feeling. Like, I called my homegirl up, Erky. I was like, Erky, I got this bad feeling in my body, Because I've had sex with him at that same spot before. So that's why I trusted him, because, he was the only person I ever did it with, like, in a public place, you feel me? And we're going to answer these questions. So, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? 5 years from now, I see myself being a motivational speaker. I see myself helping other young females out, or young males, with my story, like telling my story and sharing that with the public, and how to deal with cyberbullying and bullying, because it is a lot to take on at a young age. It really is. And it was really a lot. Did you think you was young and living, or you just wasn't thinking? So if you saw me around that time, you always saw me with a smile on my face. And some people just thought, oh, well, she didn't care. No, I cared. I was going through a lot. But I have never been the type to be sad in person. Like, I've never been the Debbie Downer. I've always been the person that wants to make everybody laugh, everybody smile, no matter what I've been going through. Like, I made jokes about the shit. Like, because I was just trying to, like, be okay with it, So, I was going through it when I was in the house. Like, it was a lot mentally, and I just I didn't want anybody seeing me down like that. So I just always acted like everything was okay. But I used sex as an scapegoat from how I felt about myself. So it was. I realized that when I got older, like, it made me feel happier, but just for a minute, So, did you go back to school after that? Yes, I went back to school every day. You gotta go on with life. I skipped a bunch of classes. I'm damn sure skippy. But my school was, like, extremely supportive. Like, they knew what I was going through, and they had my back 100%. I'm not saying all the people in my school was like supportive, but a lot of people were there for me that I didn't even know, and made me feel like normal, like everything was gonna be okay. Did you forgive the people involved? I forgave him. Um, I actually saw him at a party in Woodlawn. He was trying to talk to me like everything was okay. And, you know, I never confronted him that I knew who did it, you know? I just, like, I left it in the past, you feel me? Everybody makes mistakes. We're all young. I was really sad that he didn't want to tell me the truth. But, you know, we were young. Okay, how did you handle all the criticism back in Baltimore? Honestly, I didn't know how to handle it. Like, I deleted my social media for a little bit, but I got back on it because, you know, I didn't go out. But I always had my headphones in. Always. You never saw me without my headphones. Like I said, I tried to act like everything was okay. It was extremely hard knowing that everybody knew and everybody saw me, and people were like fucking bullies, like. But like I said, I tried to make the best out of it. When it first happened, I really wanted to commit suicide. I didn't really know how to handle it, and yeah. But and I was actually like, I slept with glass pieces under my pillow. So one day when I just couldn't handle it anymore, I could just go away. But I never had the courage to do it. I never could do it. I would just like sit in a mirror just trying to do it, like just trying to cut myself, and I couldn't do it. I was like, bro, this ain't for me. I was sitting here like, I don't do this shit. What the fuck am I doing? So then like, I would be okay after that. I'd be like, all right, I can't do this shit. Like, this ain't for me. Okay. And then, so how did I forgive myself? I started writing poetry. It was this one day where I just started writing, and then I recorded it, and I put little parts up on my Instagram, and I was just basically talking about how, you know, I wasn't what everybody thought who I was, you know, like, I'm not a slut, I'm not a hoe, you know, I did stuff, I've been through shit, and I silenced myself. So you never knew what I was doing, you never knew what I was thinking, everybody didn't know what they were talking about. The only people that knew what they were talking about were the ones that were close to me that I told my story to. So eventually, I forgave myself. Why did you leave Baltimore? I left home for college. I needed a year in residency for school, and then I got accepted to one of the best schools out here, best colleges, like hands down, just for off acting. Okay, what else? Everybody asking about my baby and what happened to Markel. I was a senior, and I had moved my ex out to California with me, and I had gotten pregnant, and we were